Assalamu alaikum dear student. How are you everyone? I hope you are all fine and doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Homeschool. I am Nasima Akter, Assistant Teacher of Science, National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Dear student, I am going to take a science class for class 7 student. Dear student, our today's topic is chapter 8. The name of our chapter is About Sound. We have already discussed of this chapter. Today we will discuss about creative question answer 1 number and 2 number. Let's see today's topic. Our today's topic is chapter 8 about sound, and we will discuss today CQ 1 number and 2 number, and this is the lecture number 12, and I will give you SW. Our SW number will be 9 number SW. So let's start today's class, dear student. This is creative question 1. You can see here is the picture, here is the stem. In this picture, on seashore, here is a man, he is standing here, and this is a diver, he is under the sea, and it is the place of bomb explosion, and the same is the velocity of sound is 330 meter per second in air. The velocity of sound in sea water is 1500 meter per second. The man standing on the sea shore and the diver are 3300 meters away from the place of the bomb explosion. Our A number question is what is sound, and the B number question is why do you hear the sound of railway movement from a distance if you put the ear on the rail. And C number question is after how much time will the man standing on the shore hear the sound from the place of the bomb explosion. And D number is will the diver hear the sound of the explosion of the bomb at the same time as well? Give reason in favor of your answer. So our A number question was what is sound? The answer is here. A number answer is the energy which enters in our ears and helps us to hear is called sound. Our B number question was why do you hear the sound of railway movement from a distance if you put the ear on the rail? The answer is we know that velocity of sound is 330 meter per second. This is the value of according to our stem. But sound can travel faster through a solid medium. A rail is solid medium and is made of iron. That is why the sound of a train can be heard from a distant place through the rails. So when we put our ear on it, we hear and understand whether the train is far or near. Our C number question was after how much time will the man standing on the shore hear the sound from the place of the bomb explosion? The answer is here it is given the velocity of sound is 330 meter per second in air. According to our question, this value is according to our question. And the man standing on the sea shore here, the sound distance is 3300 meter of the bomb explosion. Here is the calculation. We know 330 meter per second sound travel in 1 second. 3300 meter sound travel is 1 into 3300 by 330 second. If we calculate this, then we will found 10 second, and we can do this calculation in another way. I will show you. You can do this calculation this way, or here is another way like this. We know this is a formula, distance equal to velocity into time. Therefore, time equal to distance divided by velocity. And here is distance is 3,300 meter and the velocity is 330 meter per second. If we calculate this, then we will find same answer, 10 seconds. You can do any process. So the man standing on the bank from the place of the bomb explosion time is 10 seconds. Now our D number question was, will the diver hear the sound of the explosion of the bomb at the same time as well? Give reason in favor of your answer. The answer is no, the diver will not hear the sound of the explosion of the bomb at the same time. We have found that the man standing on the shore heard the sound from the place of the bomb explosion after 10 seconds from C number answer. Now we have to calculate the time of hearing the sound of explosion of the bomb to the diver. The distance between the diver and the place of the bomb explosion is 3,300 meters. The velocity of sound in sea water is 1500 meter per second. If we calculate this the same way, like we know distance equal to velocity into time, and then we will found time equal to distance by velocity. If we place this value, like distance is here is 3,300 meters by velocity is 1500 meter per second. If we calculate this, then we will find the answer is 2.2 seconds. Therefore, the diver will hear the sound from the place of bomb explosion after 2.2 seconds. So, it is clear that the diver will hear the sound fast. The reason is that the velocity of sound differs from medium to medium. Sound can propagate faster and more clear through liquid than through air. To reach the sound to the ear of the man standing on the shore, the sound moves through air. On the other hand, to reach the sound to the ear of the diver, it moves through the water. That's why the diver hears the sound much earlier than the man. Now, we will discuss about creative questions 2. And here is the stem. The sound of school bell was not heard for a long from Tapan's house. Recently, the shape of the bell has been changed, keeping the weight as before. As a result, now he can hear the sound of the school bell from his house. A number question is, what is pleasing audible sound? B number question is, what change will come to the fluid if the length of the tube of the fluid is lesser? Now, C number Describe the techniques of reaching sound to tuppence ear from the school bell. D number question is, what kind of change has been made to the bell which tuppence can hear the sound from his house? Explain this with appropriate causes. Now the answer. Our A number question was, what is pleasing audible sound? The answer is, we can hear different sounds all around. Out of them, some sounds are pleasing to ear and comfortable. Such sounds are called pleasing audible sounds. Our B number question was, what change will come to the flute if the length of the tube of the flute is lesser? Sound is created. The answer is, sound is created by the inside vibrating air of a flute. Air is pushed inside the flute pipe by blowing. The intensity of sound depends upon the length and number of holes of the flute. If the length of the tube of the flute is lesser, the intensity of sound will increase. Now C number question was, describe the techniques of reaching sound to tuppence ear from the school bell. The answer is, the sound of school bell reaches to tuppence ear by the circulation process of sound. When the school bell is rung, it started to vibrate. This vibration produces sound. This vibration vibrates the molecule of air around them. The vibration passes or transfers to next molecule of the air. This way, sound reached to tuppence ear by turns from the school bell like a wave. The movement created by the vibrating particles of any medium which is circulated through a medium is called wave. Now D number question was, what kind of changes has been made to the bell which tuppence can hear the sound from his house? Explain this with appropriate causes. The answer is, we know that sound is produced through the vibration of the object. The intensity of sound is more in which vibration is more. In the above step, at first the sound of school bell was not heard for long from tuppence house, but recently the shape of bell has been changed, keeping the weight as before. As a result, now he can hear the sound of school bell from his house. In this case, the school bell is made thin by striking hard. But before it was thicker. Vibrations were less at that time, and as a result, the intensity of sound was also less. After making this thinner, its intensity has increased because of more vibrations. Dear student, now I will give you SW. Your SW number is 9 number SW. And remember that when you will do your SW, please write down the SW number. Your SW will be creative question 1. Creative and answer 1 number and sub number is A, B and C, and this is your SW. I am repeating your SW. This is 9 number SW, and your SW will be creative question and answer 1 number and sub number is A, B and C. So dear student, I hope you have understood today's topic. Keep practice it at home and do your assigned SW in your SW copy, and you will get 2.5 marks for each SW. So dear students, stay home and we'll see you again in our next class. Till then, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.